Welcome to the Poetry Fix on Radio Free Hillsdale 101.7 FM. I'm your host, Erika Kyba, bringing you your weekly fix of poetry from across time. Today we arrive at the moment in which Comus and the lady finally meet, and something very weird happens to Comus. We already know that Comus is wicked. He delights in turning unsuspecting travelers into beasts, and he fully intends to prey upon this lady from the moment he hears her chaste footsteps. As he hears her sing her hymn to Echo, he freezes in sincere admiration, describing her voice as divine, enchanting ravishment. This is the same language that Milton will use in Paradise Lost, when Satan sees Eve for the first time, and for a moment is struck stupidly good. Milton says that Eve's graces overcome Satan with rapine sweet, and he uses the same language of ravishment in this earlier poem. Comus also describes how music has the power to wrap the tortured soul in Elysium, which also foreshadows what happens to Satan, who momentarily escapes his tortured existence through an experience with beauty. Milton is clearly meditating through his literary works on the experience of ecstasy, of being pulled out of oneself in contemplation of something surpassingly good or beautiful. In his imagination, not even the most wicked entity in the universe is immune to beauty, so it's no wonder that Comus doesn't stand a chance either. But just as Satan's ecstasy is temporary, so too is Comus's, and it doesn't take him long to go from the sincere admirer to the conniving seducer. With all that said, let's dive in. Comus by John Milton, narrated by Dashiell Anthony and myself.
Can any mortal mixture of earth's mold breathe such divine enchanting ravishment? Sure something holy lodges in that breast, and with these raptures moves the vocal air to testify his hidden residence. How sweetly did they float upon the wings of silence through the empty vaulted night, at every fall smoothing the raven down of darkness till it smiled. I have oft heard my mother Circe with the sirens three amidst the flowery curted naiads, culling their potent herbs and baleful drugs, who, as they sung, would take the prisoned soul and lap it in Elysium. Scylla wept, and chid her barking waves into attention, and fell Charybdis murmured soft applause. Yet they in pleasing slumber lulled the sense, and in sweet madness robbed it of itself. But such a sacred and home-felt delight of sober certainty, of waking bliss, I never heard till now. I'll speak to her, and she shall be my queen. Hail, foreign wonder, whom certain these rough shades did never breed, unless the goddess that in rural shrine dwellst here with Pan or Sylvan, by blessed song forbidding every bleak, unkindly fog to touch the prosperous growth of this tall wood.
Nay, gentle shepherd, ill is lost that praise that is addressed to unattending ears. Not any boast of skill, but extreme shift, how to regain my severed company, compelled me to awake the courteous Echo, to give me answer from her mossy couch.
What chance, good lady, hath bereft you thus?
Dim darkness and this leafy labyrinth.
Could that divide you from near-ushering guides?
They left me weary on a grassy turf,
By falsehood or discourtesy, or why?
to seek i' the valley some cool, friendly spring.
And left your fair side all unguarded, lady?
They were but twain and purposed quick return.
Perhaps forestalling night prevented them.
How easy my misfortune is to hit,
Imports their loss, beside the present need?
no less than if I should my brothers lose.
Were they of manly prime or youthful bloom?
As smooth as Hebe's their unrazored lips. You've been listening to The Poetry Fix with Erika Kyba. If you enjoyed this episode, consider following The Poetry Fix on Spotify, YouTube, or Apple Podcasts. And if you have any poems you want to see in a future episode, email your suggestions to thepoetryfix@gmail.com. Join me next week, and we'll be continuing our journey through Milton's Comus.